Doing deer chores today. I have a plethora of things that I have to get done. I need to start a food plot, put out trail cameras, mineral and corn. I just need to start. I got permission to hunt on this new property, and I need to put out trail cameras and trim shooting lanes and just take a look at the property in general. It's surrounded by an ag field, and I think it's gonna have really good potential, but I don't have any cameras on the property, so I need to go check it out today, put out trail cameras with my buddy. Let's go do some deer chores. Yeah, here we go. Just one. My gosh, it's so tall. This is ridiculously tall. I have to mow this. Next time you do dumb shit, hit record.
I didn't think I'd actually hit you.
I'll record it next time you do.
How's that ADD brain treating you?
How do you think? Now I'm just happy I'm shooting better. That's way better.
I'd hate to be you editing all this film.
It's not fun editing.
You just do it for attention.
Yeah, all this hard work is all for attention. There. That's what I'm talking about. Must become one with your bow.
You're just not aiming your arrow on your arm straight enough.
What?
The arrow on your arm is not straight enough.
Oh, yeah, so I should, that must be what's been missing. I'll take that 1.5 inch group.
Don't forget to do your stupid arrow twirl. Everybody says filming for you is hard, because it is.
Now you're putting so much effort into it. Did you make sure to get your boots in the shot when you said that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Alright, so at the new spot that we have permission to hunt on, and gonna do some scouting with the drone, and then go put out a trail camera. We're all packed in. Okay, so here we're at the next spot. This is where we went turkey hunting. See, lots of grass. Say hi. Putting camera out there. Deer do nothing but cross there, and then they come up this way and they go up through here. That is a good saddle tree, apparently. And there's some stuff in the way. Maybe trim a couple of these. There's one come up in that tree. I promise you this is going to be in the way right here. Let's get to trimming. Another day, another prep situation. Since I got all the cameras set up, ready to go, registered, they're sending pictures, great. I've got 2 solar panels. I'm gonna put out one, the biggest one I've got, and see how it goes. What I'm gonna do is pop over to the small little 3-acre private land that I got my deer at last year. This is just a little bit too big for me to put on public land and be comfortable with leaving it there. I'm just going to put it on the private land. You know what I forgot? A backpack. You know who's gonna need to take 2 trips now? Oh well. I get to bring all this stuff into the woods, and I'm gonna have to come back for the corn. You know, on this little tiny 3-acre property, if you don't put out corn, the deer stop coming. They stop coming like 2nd week of October. They just go to the neighbors. This little 3 acres only has a couple of trees that drop acorns, and once those are gone, they just don't have a food source anymore, and there's no reason for them to come this close to the house during daylight hours. We're using corn. Okay, get over it. Put out mineral and cameras today. Batteries. You think that's enough mineral? No, these are not all for my spot. One is for me. The rest are for friends that we picked up for.
You look like you're struggling.
It is 50 pounds.
Oh.
It's my workout for the day.
Are you putting it all out at once, or are you gonna...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I feel like that's the best choice.
Is this where you killed your deer at?
It is.
That's exciting.
Looks so different in the summer. Definitely one of the easiest spots I've ever hunted, though. 100 yards behind a swing set.
Why did you put it in the mud?
Because where else am I supposed to put it? It's raining.
Lesson number 1. Don't put the bucket in mud if you're not done carrying it. Like, that's a pretty good lesson.
Some people would say you can hunt out of this now. Free bucket. Find a good tree. That's how Granddaddy did it. That does smell good.
Taste it.
I'm not okay, that is...
Lick it. I promise you, it tastes good as hell.
It smells like...
Taste it. It literally tastes like it.
I feel like that's not sanitary.
I promise you. I tried it. Isn't it good?
Salty.
I thought it tastes good.
Little gritty. It does taste like apples, though.
Yeah, apple, brown sugar, and salt.
No, there's no brown sugar. It's just salt. So I am on my way this morning to help out a girlfriend of mine scout out a spot to put up a tree stand. Opening day is 1 week out. She is fairly new to hunting, and she asked me if I would help her out, pick up a spot to put out a tree stand and to do the whole thing. So she's got a trail camera, and I'm going to check out this property that she's got permission to hunt and try to help her with it. I'm excited. It butts right up against public land I've hunted before, so I kind of know the area. I know there's some big deer in here, and I'll take you along for the ride with me. Okay, so we've got this open hardwoods because they've been logging it, cutting down some trees. Leads to a field, and basically just goes straight up. So I want to look for some deer sign and see where to start. I'd like to see if there's any acorns dropping up here, because if there's acorns dropping on this ridge here, that leads to another one that's over there. They might not be making it to the field by last light. Which is why I said when we were walking in, it would be beneficial for you on your way home from work or something, a couple of nights a week, drive past and glass that field and see if you can see any deer on the edge.
See what they're doing at night.
Yeah, well, if you see them on the edge at last light,
they're
then
making it down there.
Yeah. So if we go up there and there's nothing but green acorns on the ground, early season, worth it. But then you can still, put your trail camera down there because once all this green stuff dies, they're going to be venturing out further. So it's just a matter of figuring out what they're going to be doing because, it's going to change every 2 weeks all throughout October. They're browsing. Yeah.
See if they like.
Now look, all these tops are gone. Whatever these leaves are, they like to eat them. I don't know what these things are, but look it. They're all gone. Green acorn. Where were those other ones? So these trees are just starting to drop these acorns. It gets thicker over there. We think they're bedding in there because all the trails are leading out this way. And the field we walked into is down in there. What I just said was, I think we should put the blind and the trail camera down there because they're already heading that way. And you've hunted out of a tree stand before, right?
Yeah. That's where I usually hunt out of the tree stand.
Maybe we can get up in here and put a tree stand up in one of these trees for you. That way, based on the wind, you have
2 options.
Yeah, you'll have the blind to hunt out of and a tree stand.
Yeah.
Because if your wind is coming up this way, okay, you don't want to be down there in the blind. But you can be up here in a tree stand because your wind would be, if you're high in a tree stand, your wind would be blowing up over top of this hill. And if they're coming out of that way, it won't ruin it.
Right.
Oh. I do want to see what's up top of this hill, though.
I was just looking at that, like, I want to see there.
You pull out your on X and see how close we are to the property line. They're for sure bedding right in here. Like, I put all my money that they're bedding right in here. And they're bedding right down in there. Especially this time of year when you see all that green stuff about waist high. I heard something take off. My point. Anytime you see any of that green stuff that's waist high, and then you have nothing but open hardwoods, they're bedding in there. Are you excited?
I'm ready to see what we got on camera tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
Some good deer.
That's a good 15, 18 yard shot where you're standing. Yeah. The camera's about 20. Camera's right there. Yeah. And you'll be able to shoot them before they even get to that point, coming up off this ridge. You'll be able to shoot them all through here.
Yeah, you're gonna have all the deer and stuff too. Closer to my camera.
Yeah. So if you're using your compound, anything between you and me, you can shoot. If you're using your crossbow, you can shoot all the way up to the woods line right there.
That's high, isn't it? Where
pull the sides out. Right. Yeah, pull it. Grab the one that's facing you and pull. There you go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I got it. Wait, no. Put the roof back up top. Okay. Turn it and pull the other side out. The roof is back. There we go.
Damn, these are heavy.
Yeah, they are. Where's the door? Right there? You want the door facing
that
field.
way.
Yeah. You're in there.
Yeah, this is noise.
There's no roaches or nothing. It's not fun shooting out of a blind. It sucks.
Honestly, this thing's so tall though. I'm like almost standing straight up.
Yeah, that's helpful, but you're gonna have to sit to shoot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to practice shooting your bow sitting. Get yourself a chair and put it in here.
Yeah, I got a chair on. Wait, actually, you know what? I have plenty of room to like go up, and I think it'll be actually okay.
Can you see inside the blind from right there? Can you shoot you? If you're in the blind, can you shoot where you're at? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I didn't open this window because they're coming from there.
Yeah.
And they can see inside the blind. But if you're back in this corner, they won't be able to see you.
Yeah.
So, I would sit back in this corner. That way, once you're gonna wait for them. Once they come to here, then you can shoot them. I would keep this window closed, even though it stops you from being able to shoot. Hunting out of a blind's really hard because the deer don't like it. We could brush some of it in now if you want. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't open more than these windows we've already got open.